We even made pancakes. What's going on, guys? Oh boy, I'm already yawning. How's everyone doing tonight? We're just gonna be doing some TB. What else? Conquest, and yeah, just kind of chilling tonight. Yeah, let's get started. We need to refresh that. All right. More mod stuff. Only one, that sucks. 71 more to go. Farm my stuff over there. Alright. Let's see. Let's see. When it conquest, that's not TBL. I really don't want to do TB. Let's do that first, I guess. Okay, dokie. Requires R7. You know what? Can I actually just do that real quick? Or do I not have a... I'm missing the blue. Oh, that sucks. It's not worth the crystals, obviously. I can knock out... Yeah, I don't think we can do that. Well, maybe I'll save it for tomorrow. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow before reset. Or after reset, I should say. Yeah, I'll do that for tomorrow. My fleet payout. Go buy our Zeta for the day. Back at 50. I'm only missing one Zeta right now. I think it's Qui-Gon Jinn. I think, yeah, I think this is the only Zeta I'm missing right now. Besides Queen Amidala and Jar Jar. So, we're caught up again. Ooh. Very nice. But yeah, let's just knock out TV. Get this one out of the way. Another bonus mission? Oh no, they changed the icon, that's right. Alright, we'll do GI. And yep, let's go in. That kinda sucks. Kinda have to open up with ability block, don't we? Oh well. This should... No. Damn. Well, let's just do it on the tank anyways. Need my 6 stacks here. Alright. Now we're good. Turn off the old chat real quick. Let's go ahead and heal you up. Sure. And then you'll die. Let's go over here. Basic. Let's see. I need to do some damage on you so you die right now. Some bonus protection to hide from or save ourselves from the dots. These guys should be all just be dead, so just make sure they die in their next turn. And what happened here? This did not go well. Oh, perfect timing, I guess. Let's equalize. Alright. And there's a lone JMK.
I'm the greatest bounty hunter ever. Oh, yeah.
Oh, let me check what that was. Iron, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good one. Basic. Let's go here. Shred. Basic some more. There's not really point in healing up. We'll just get the taunt back up. He should be dead on his turn from dots. Nope, never mind. There's our Reva shard. Alright. Now we can do the fun missions. Do bounty hunters here. I haven't done conquest yet today, so we'll roll some crons for sure. Mando and oh, that's it. Okay. Wonder if they're gonna release a Qui-Gon's kit this week, but probably not. It'll probably be next week. I am beat today, guys. Here, contract, just do more dots, I guess. Basic, nice, disintegrate, be taunt, go in, oops, wrong target, oh, whatever. 4 dots. Basic support. Alright. That should be it. Sure, why not? Alright. Yeah, I think I'm in Sector 5 now for Conquest, is where I'm at. So, I dropped a pretty good amount of crystals on day 2. Trying to just get ahead, you know. This is a pretty important Datacron set with a 15% health and protection. Let's go ahead and just pop him. Man, I really wish they would change TB. I mean, I know they just added a new planet. Use Gar next. Oh, we can do that. We can do that. I haven't done Gar in 5v5 yet. I'm not 5v5 in TB. What's going on, Prime Force? Hope you're doing well, man. And I think I'm gonna have another Omi, a full Omicron in my bank. I think on Friday. I don't know what to do with it because I don't have any more TW Omis to do. So, Lord Vader, Royal Guard, PA. I think I donated my Lord Vader, but we can try something. Gar ISU. Oh yeah, I believe it. I believe it. We'll do some Bad Batch here real quick. This is a fun one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh man. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Cool. No TMR. We'll do that. Do our combat roll. Super screen shake. And then now Omega just murders everybody. Everybody. Looking forward to the guard mission in Mandalore tomorrow. Is there a guard mission? Music is awesome. I'll have to listen to it. I don't play music on my PC for, you know, don't want to get a copyright strike, but on my phone I have the music, so I'll check it out when I go to Mandalore. I don't know if my guild's going to Mandalore tomorrow or not. May they take the Remnant against them? Oh, that mission. Okay, I thought like there's one you have to use Gar. No, I did that mission and I got through the first phase, and then the second phase I like lost. I'm not sure what I did wrong, but I can't remember who do you fight on the second phase. The first phase is like Mandos, and it might be like Ahsoka and like clones or something. I don't remember, but I got rolled in the second phase. And I think I tried it twice too. Because we didn't get a star in the mission on the planet. God, I wish Omega did that damage in GSE or TW. That'd be sick. Insane damage. Insane. Alright. I'll do job on auto. Cartel. The Gamguard Omi. You just need to give her an Omi? She already has her Omi. Omega already has the Omi. I just wish Bad Batch got a Omi for TW. That'd be kind of sick. Which reminds me, I need to get that tech level 9. I need to get that tech level 9 for sure. I don't know. I got one Datacron down. I need to get like, how many do I need? Let me check my list. Where's my list at? Dude, I thought last set was a lot. This is kind of nuts. Where the hell is my guild Discord? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Minus 1 for Jar Jar. I need to get 22 Datacrons from this set. This set's whack, man. This set's absolutely whack. 22, and I have one. I have one down. One down, 21 more to go. Alright, that's done. Which means I'm going to be farming Datacrons even after Conquest goes away. So we're going to have to stockpile up on mats. I'm not going to do the ship battle right now. I'll do that later. Alright, so you want Gar, right? Let me do my after battle first. Oh, we're already here? Alright, I don't want to mess that up. I'll do that later. I don't know if we're actually starving it out today. Only need 30 bulk DCs? Yeah, right. Yeah, that's all you need. Let's do Vader. Oh, I get to test out my new R8 BT1. This dude's insane. I really want to do IPD, but I think I'm gonna save IPD for Gar. I've never done IPD with Gar, so I want to test that out. Sure, we'll do 88. Should we do the crate mission? I have not. I don't have the. I don't have an R7 Bo-Katan. She's only R6. So. What's up, Mary J? X-Men Show of the Year? Yeah, it's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. Unfortunately, I think season 2 is gonna suck. Just because they fired the guy, or they let him go. The guy that did season 1, I guess he was like super based, and they got rid of him like right when the show was starting. So. Oh, he did season 2 too? Like, so wait, did they just have this guy write all the seasons? Like, oh, we're gonna kill you. We're gonna kill you. We're gonna fire you. What the heck? That's funny. Well, if he did season 2, then I'm down. Hopefully we don't have to wait like you know, forever for season 2. I don't know. Oh, I see. Okay, that's what it was for? Okay. That's stupid. I mean, whatever. Alright. Let's go ahead and just do this. Bring back 88. Sure. Let's murder some people. Big damage numbers. Uh-oh. That Plague is going to be a problem. Let's see if we can get a bonus turn out of Vader here. Alright, sick. A seek? No! Bastards. Again. Dude. Stop. Stop ruining everything. Don't go for BT1. Alright, sick. Now he's gonna murder everybody. 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 God, I love BT1 so much. I don't know why I waited so long to take him to R8. So Master Qui-Gon next week? Probably. I'd imagine. They usually try to keep Marquis like 2-3 weeks apart. We want him to write the live action reboot of X-Men. So here's the thing. No. I think all the Marvel live action stuff needs to like take a break. I think animation just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because you have less people involved in the project or like what, but animation seems to be winning for Marvel and Star Wars right now. Live action, there's way too many problems. Okay, so we want to do Gar, right? We want to do Gur Saxon, so he's saying Lord Vader, Lord Schmader, Gar, ISC, IPD, and Piet. Excited for next Conquest character will be? Might be linked to next fleet. I don't know. I'm still on the idea that Trench is gonna get a capital ship. I I don't see them releasing a capital ship in Conquest yet. I don't think that's there, but I don't know. I can see them doing Trench as a capital ship. Damn, dude, that guy just died. What's the Gar's dead, but don't worry, he'll come back. Let's go ahead and do this. IP doesn't even get to take a turn. That's hysterical. Or wait, he doesn't get to blow up. Is what I meant. Let's go over here. Torch Mater's about to eat it. Alright, IPD, do your thing, man. Do your thing. He still isn't taking damage? Oh my god, it's embarrassing. Yeah, I'm not sure what the next Conquest unit's going to be. I think the next Conquest unit has to be a non-GAC Omicron character. Has to be. We've gotten way too many GAC Omicron characters in the last, like you know, couple months. I mean, we have Bo. Bo's not super new. She's been around, right? But, like, a lot of people still don't have her. We have Bo. We got, what's his name? Bane, Jar Jar, and Queen Amidala. I mean, that's a lot of GAC Omis. Especially if you're the type of person that only does GAC Omis. Like, man, that's a... I wish I had that problem for TW. That'd be kind of cool. God, IPD! Can someone just hit him, please? Can somebody just do damage? Oh my lord. Sure, let's just do this. I don't want to mark him because then he's gonna die, right? Like that's kind of the issue, right? Dude. And they're all just gonna come back, so let's not kill them. I hate Dathomir so much. Come on. Oh man, this is embarrassing. Sure. I'm gonna mark him next time. Next time it's up, I'm just gonna mark him. I'm giving up. Okay. And he's gonna go first, which is hilarious. IPD won't revive. His Omicron makes him revive. What's up, Juke? So Marvel movies clear of Star Wars? I don't know. I mean, I just think that Disney needs to reevaluate their live action stuff. You know, not just Marvel and Star Wars, but like all those live action Disney remakes. Like, I've had zero desire to see any of them. Maybe I'm not their target audience, but I'd imagine they want everybody to go to the theaters just to fill the seats, you know. Alright. Oh no, I'm healing him up. I'm stupid. Oh, there we go. No, he's dead. Alright. Well, he'll revive. His Omicron allows him to revive. In TV? Yeah, he does. His Omicron lets him revive in TV. That's why he's really fun with Afra, because Afra can just bring him right back. It's kind of fun. Alright. Time to kill people. Boom! And then Lord Vader is... Well, actually not Lord Vader. The entire team. The reason I brought him is because anytime he dies, everyone, like, whatever his health is, they get that turned into offense, basically, when he dies. Every time. And he gets revived. So it's like Dathomir's is super fun with IPD. Unfortunately, we're about to win, but Lord Vader should do some pretty crazy damage right here. Yeah. Let's see if we can get IPD another turn. Oh, cool, they all revived. Alright. So we can just juice up the team even more. Let's go ahead and mark them up a little bit. Just send them in. So now Lord Vader's gonna be hitting, like, insanely hard. So, the battle should end with when he goes into ult and I do his AoE. Because AoE will hit for, like, I don't know, like, maybe 300-400k. If we get there. Please. Okay, cool. Daka brought everybody back. Yeah, we'll just ult. Yeah, it should hit for some insane damage here. 300k. Yeah. Then we'll just blow everybody up again. Yeah, IPD's got a really fun Omi, really fun one. I just wish TB had more to offer so I can take him to R9. Because he just comes back. I mean, he comes back on Dathomir, right? So you got to figure out a way to revive him on the other planets. But I would just, like I said, just use Afra. Um, what's up, Nate? PvE stream? Yeah. Wild's way I caught with the MCU movies. And are you caught up? Oh, cool. I don't know which ones I've missed. I also don't care which ones I've missed. But I've missed quite a few. I think the last one I saw was either Spider-Man or Endgame. After that, I don't know. I don't know what the heck comes out. IBDOmi? Dude, it's so much fun. I think I'm all TV'd out though. Let's go to Conquest. Start doing some start doing homework. Let's buy some stuff from the stores real quick. Let's see. Can I buy my droid brains yet? Or are we too early? Too early. Okay. What do we want here? We can potentially do another R8 pretty soon, like tomorrow if I wanted to. We'll just buy this, buy that, that. Oh, sure. Alright, cool. Now we can go turn that all into relic material. Start here. Get my 2. How many arrow these I feel like are the hardest piece, even like where I'm at in the game. Like I hate this piece so much. I hate this more than it, like any other piece. Any other piece is fine. I hate those pieces. Like, ugh. Yeah, I really should have taken the bow to R7. Maybe I'm gonna have to do that in the morning instead of an R8. I mean, if my guild has it done, I don't need to do it, maybe, but... I think I'm gonna do Afra to 8. I really want to just knock this Afra team out and just be done with it. Yeah, I might take her up to 8. Okay, let's go to our Datacrons real quick. What are we close to? What are we working on? Alright, we got a light side one, right? Okay, we got a light side and 15% health and protection. Let me look at my cheat sheet. What do I need for light side? Let's see. JMK, Gas, Leia. Okay, so those are the big ones. I love it where they're like, make sure you have at least 150% armor penetration. Yeah, guys. Alright, well, that one's already got 30, so... Can you get signal data? I just stack. So the problem is, looks best on Dathomir otherwise, yeah. The issue is I'm still farming Staff. Like I'm like stuck farming normally I don't have an issue with signal data, but I'm farming Staff. Staff has been giving me horrible drop rates. Most people I fight in GAC already have like relic up to like 5 or 7. And then once I'm done with Staff, I'm going straight to Captain Tarples. Yeah, 150 Persians, exactly. Is that what I said? 150 Persians, yep. The Pokemon. So let's... Where do we get our max value? We haven't done this mission yet, have we? What do I have? Only 10? We're probably gonna have to hit this mission then, a little bit. We'll just throw something at it. Oh, that looks... No, that's gonna lose, actually. Let's just throw JMK at it. So we can start simming. Alright. Yeah, I'm wondering when they're gonna launch the beta for Swigo for the PC client. I'm not sure what the timeline is on it. I did notice yesterday and today it was chugging a little bit. It was not it wasn't as clean as it's been lately. So I don't know if they're doing an update or something, but it was not it was not performing at the best. So there's obviously some bugs that they need to work out with it. Like there's a lot of audio bugs that just blast at like full volume. So I think Darth Revan's lightning, his AoE, hits for full volume. And then obviously IG-12, all of his voice lines are, he's pretty much just screaming in people's ears. But alright. Yeah, probably not going to do any nodes though today. We're just going to farm Datacrons and just kind of see where we're at. Okay. So let's start simming. That's actually really bad. Alright. Alright, not the best. Let's go to sector 3 and let's see. Yeah, this is the node we want to do. Who am I fighting here? Night Sisters. We'll just do JMK again. But yeah, they should be releasing the next Conquest unit probably around, I'm trying to think, probably week 2 of 3v3 is usually when they announce them. So, I should probably kill Baka. I don't know what it is, but lately they've been announcing them early. Like, I know, like, Dark Trooper Moff Gideon was announced pretty early. Queen Amidala was announced early. And when I say early, I mean, like a month before they even dropped. So, maybe we'll get another early one, but I doubt it. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be a GSC character. It's either going to be a ship, or it's going to be a TW character. I just don't know what TW character they could add. Like, I feel like we're pretty full up on it now on teams. Who do you think it is? Queen Amidala's out left field? Not really. I mean, I knew they were going to do stuff for episode 1. I just didn't know we were going to get Queen Amidala. I thought it was going to be like Senator Palpatine or something like that. I don't know. I would really like to see them add like a bounty hunter, 4 bounty hunters, not like Jabba or anything like that. So like Dirge would be really sick. There also needs to be an update on what's coming in the future. What are at the end of the content they have announced so far? I mean, I don't know if they still do Road Aheads. Bounty Hunters need some help. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, they're outdated. Bounty Hunters are 100% outdated. Yeah. BAV or BHAV? Oh, you're talking about Ventress? No, I think they should add Dirge. I think Dirge would be sick, because if we look at bounty hunters, here's what they need right now. They need a tank. They need another tank, and they need a character like that can, I don't know, update the whole the whole faction. You know, they were saying, oh, we want to sell the bounty hunter tank. Chrysanthemum was such a letdown, like, because he's only with Hutt Cartel. She's been in more shows. Well, yeah, but we need a tank though. It's not like what do we want? It's like what do bounty hunters need? They need another, and I've been saying this for years, like the only good thing we got recently was this guy and Fennec. But they kind of do the same thing in terms of like the team they fight when they fight Lord Vader, right? I don't know. I think they need a new tank, a new leadership. A new leadership is really what they need. Like when Grief and Mando came out, I was really disappointed. I was like, oh, cool, new leaderships, new contracts, new ways to play the team. And both of theirs kind of suck. I mean, Mando's at the time, it was like, all right, it's not terrible. Like you can use, it's usable, right? This one is usable, but you're like almost never going to use it ever. Like the 3 most popular leads, like the 3 staple leads in my opinion, have always been Aura Singh, just because hers is like easy, right? Bossk, also really easy. And Jango. But Jango is now with the Separatists pretty much till the end of time. But he had a really good bounty hunter lead. really good bounty hunter lead, and they actually took parts of this lead and put it in Trench's kit. So it's like, okay, well, that's even better. And the thing is, I really want to use Boosh outside of the Jabba team, but I know that's not going to happen ever. Maybe the Gar Saxon from the timeline of Garwin undercover Tatooine. Dad Bod Boba's meh. I think it's a user. I think this guy is a great example of how this community, I feel like, just doesn't know what they want. Everyone's always complaining about the gear grind, the Zeta crunch, the Omicron crunch. This guy is one of the easiest characters. He's a Conquest character, mind you. Conquest character. One of the easiest characters to gear. Modern requirements are very, very easy. Like, I got a whopping 120 speed on him, and that's actually a little bit too fast in my opinion. I probably want to take out about maybe about 10, 15 speed. Only has one Zeta. You only really need one Omi, maybe two. And he's a really good character. Now in GAC, you need to learn how to use him. I think a lot of people just don't know how to use him properly. He's a hard character to learn how to use. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's just he's not user friendly. But he is very good. He's very, very good. But bounty hunters need another tank, and I'm like, it'd be really cool too. Is of like, if we got Dirge, there's another team that also needs a tank. That Dirge could be on multiple teams, right? Where is favorited? Oh, it's up here now. Aphra. Aphra is not bad. She just doesn't have a tank. And I mean, yeah, you can put L3 there, but it kind of like messes up the dark side synergy. I've tried Boss Cure and it's an absolute joke. I mean, once his tank, his taunt goes away, it's like he's never going to taunt again. Zamlead was so fun, but too weak now. Yeah, and it requires your characters to die, so it's like not really ideal. If we got Dirge though, I could see Dirge being like not an Aphra lifter, but like a new member for the squad, because Aphra does interact with Dirge in the comics. And he would fall in line with her synergy in her kit. But yeah, bounty hunters need another tank, like really badly. So let's go roll this Kron here. I don't know if I get 150%, it's not gonna be a bad batch Kron. It's gonna be something else. So let's see what we get. Offense. Ooh, okay, we're at 100% now. That's pretty good. What do I want here? Big paragraph. Big paragraph is what we want. What is the big paragraph for Galactic? Oh, crap. We could also get a Gungan one. That'd be terrible, right? Big paragraph. I thought there was a big paragraph one for Galactic Republic. Do they not have one? Let's see. There's that one. I guess the top one? The protection disruption? That's not really a big paragraph, but maybe we'll get it. I mean, it's Galactic Republic. We'll just reroll it. Alright, let's see what we get here. Ooh, baby! Let's go! I'm gonna reroll that. We're getting rid of that. Anything else is better than accuracy there. I'll even take the crit avoidance. Okay, so we need to get these. Cool. And then we'll reroll the level 6. Alright, so that's looking pretty good. That's 180 almost. Probably 180 if I add it all up. Armor pen. It's pretty good. Alright, so now we can go down here. How many do we need? We need more. Oh, shoot. You know what? I'm being dumb. Where's it at? I'm blind. It's 25 for free. Alright. Let's do another hundreds. Alright, should be good. Let's see what we get. It doesn't really matter because now this is no longer a Bad Batch Cron. It's probably going to be JMK, maybe? No, it's going to be like... If we get Padme, it's JMK's, right? Like, straight up. That's just what it is. Alright. Luminara, yeah, this is what is this now? What am I using this with? Yeah, no one's gonna use Lumi. I don't think I'm gonna re-roll that. I think I'm just gonna use it for another light side team. Let's see. Light side, Queen Amidala. I mean, this could be a Bad Batch Cron, maybe. No, I need tech though. Crap. All right, let's see if we get it. There it is. This one. Yeah. I think I'll just keep this for maybe Keller and Beck. Lumi isn't even good. Yeah, she's not, unfortunately. I think I'll keep this for like Keller and Beck possibly. So we'll lock that one in. That one's done. All right, only like 21 more to go. 22 more to go. Oh God, that sucks. What is this one? This one isn't bad. It's a 15%, and I haven't re-rolled it yet. What do we need for this one? Huh. See what we get. Yeah, this one's not looking too good. This one might just be a throwaway cron. Let's see. Probably hit this note again. Okay. I don't know if I want to do the 200s a day, guys. Alright, see what we get. I do need Inquisitors, though. So... Hey, ask and you shall receive. Blind, it's not the one we want. Damn. Really close. No, I'm not going to re-roll it because I could get first order later. Stats are terrible, though. Stats are awful. I don't know if I want to keep this one. I might just make this a generic dark side one because the stats are awful. Yeah. Accuracy, 2 crit avoidance rolls, crit damage, no armor pen. Armor pen is what we want, right? I think I'm done with this cron. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. Yeah, that one's just gonna be an extra generic 15% dark side. What is this one? Do we even need this one? Nope. Are you in the Gauntlet Guild? No, I'm not. Not yet. No. I don't know if I ever will be again. It's pretty, recruitment is pretty bare from what I hear, and no one's really moving outside the Gauntlet, or at least the guild I'm trying to get back into. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it matters, but, I'm not torn up about it. I mean, it's just... The only thing I get out of the Gauntlet... Like, I actually probably get less droid grades being in the Gauntlet, believe it or not. Because I'll probably lose more TWs. But I just like the competitiveness. I really enjoy the competitiveness. I don't think I want that one. This one's kind of crap. Double accuracy. The same ones. We need to farm more data crowns. What we need to do. I probably should just build up my inventory. I'll do the 200s. I didn't realize like we're already had a new Kronza roll. Let's do light side Mandos. We need to win with these guys. Take it. Alright. Auto. Goodbye, Omega. Damn. Alright. Give me Datacrons, please. I'll do one more. Right? And then it's the 4? Yeah. Alright, let's roll some level 3s. Oh, we only got 5 from that? Damn. How many do I have right now? Am I at 9? I'm at 10. Alright, so I need to get 20 more. I probably want to get to 20 more before Friday. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it tomorrow. Unless I throw all my refreshes, like the 50s and the 100s at the node. Probably before the end of the weekend. Try to get as many of those 15% as I can. Alright. Nope. Nope. Come on, give me that armor pen. There we go. That's a high roll too. Okay. That's fine. If it's a higher armor pen, I'll keep it. Where'd that one go? Yeah. If it's high armor pen, I'll keep it. Why 200s? I don't know. That's your wife? Woo! I have like plenty of crystals. I'm not using them in anything. There we go. This is a good one. Yeah, you kind of really need to get like at least one of your first 2 rolls needs to be armor pen. Shit. I kind of want to trash this one. I kind of want to trash that one. Come on. I'll roll Bill to see if we get a 15. That's crap. That's crap. What's up, man? Oh, I don't know. I don't know why you need a notification. Probably. I also don't monetize my stream, so I don't know if that has anything to do with notifications or not. MJ's streaming right now too. Apparently. Yeah, the 200 is probably a negative return on investment for sure. Alright. Let's go back to TB. Finish that off. I'm trying to hang in DC. I'll send people to you. I'll raid you. Yeah. I'll do some conquest for a little bit. I'll probably go for like another 30-40 minutes. I'll send people to you. Okay. Let's go back to what we were doing. Let's do trench. What the hell? Did I already use trench? Oh no, this one's Empire. I'm being dumb. Okay. I was like, wait, what? Oh shoot, I used Lord Vader on the non-Empire mission, didn't I? Oh well. My bad. Dooku. There we go. I like this order. I don't know why. I'm very picky about my lineups. But this is one of my favorite teams in the whole game. I love this team so much. This team is so much fun. So much fun. Alright, let's go in. Fortunately, I think I do have to play this manually, because I think we will lose. Watt's gone. That's not cool. I need him to get the tank tech out. Or just the tech in general. Alright. Come on. Stun. Tank tech on Django. Let's go ahead and just basic. Kenneth is gone. I need to do one more tech on him. Alright, I got 3 characters that prevent revives, so we should be okay here. As long as we get the kills with them, right? Put this on Dooku. This might kill. Yeah. See, Django can get the kill? Don't know. We'll find out. Armor shred. It's just basic. Damn, unlucky. Let's increase your cooldown so you don't go stealth. Doesn't do anything. Django did not get the prevent revive kill because it's not his turn. Only trigger on his turn, which is kind of annoying. We should be able to get her out. Alright, come on. Yeah, I think they're gonna come back. Alright, let's just basic. There we go. So she's dead. And then Trench also prevents revives too, so that's kind of nice. Just because he has weapon tech right now. Basic. I kind of, you know what? I kind of want to get 30 DCs. Now I'm thinking about it, because the Trench team does insanely well with the 15% health and protection. Like, I know Trench has a Kron right now, but like that 15% health and protection, I think, is even deadlier for Trench. So I might just do a full 30 this time. Try to. What's up, Dank Ideals? How's it going, man? Armor shred. Or more, what's up, man? Need something to stream? Man, Sven. What's up, man? How's it going? How are you doing? Oh shit. Oh, there goes our tank tech. Yeah, it's actually Loki's birthday, believe it or not. Today is the man's birthday. Not sure what he's got planned. I think he's probably just chilling, staying at home. I think he just got back from like a trip a couple days ago. But yeah, it is his birthday, so hit him up in Discord. I have to get Boner Boy. He looks decent. Oh yeah, Trench. Yeah, he's a lot of fun. Just a really fun team. Probably won 20K at the casino. Yeah, he probably walked in there and they just like. Honestly, he probably did. That's so funny. Yep. Yeah, I can't wait for August. Him and I, we got a cool card tournament we're gonna do in at Camp Pendleton, San Diego. So one of these nights I'll have to get him on stream because we have Tabletop Simulator and we can play the card game that we play. So be kind of fun. It's kind of like Magic, but it's not Magic. Oh crap, we can't ignore. We have to get our thing back. Alright, come on. Come on. It's taking forever. So anybody excited for the Acolyte at all? Like, I think it's the first Star Wars show I'm actually not gonna watch. Like, I'm just kind of like, it just doesn't interest me. And I really am not a very likely. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know what it is about the show, but it just doesn't really grab me. Not really a fan of the villain's design, Accolade. The Wackolite. It's the new show that's coming out. When does it come out? I should know this. I feel like it's soon. June 4th. Okay, so it's like 2 weeks. 3 weeks, kinda. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the way the villain looks. I'm like, it just looks like Kylo Ren. Generic dark. Haven't heard of it? There you go. Exactly. There you go. God damn it. Stop killing Jango. Yeah, I think it's the only Star Wars show I'm probably just gonna flat out skip. Like, I don't know. Basic. Oh, sweet. You're all by yourself. Man, that one takes forever. Trying to think, what are Star Wars shows am I looking forward to? Like, I guess Mando season 4 because season 3 was so bad that I'm kind of curious to see how bad season 4 ends up being. But I have to do Empire here. Is Imperial Remnant even good here? Probably not, right? Probably not. But we'll run it anyway. I'll watch, but my expectations are low. They said we're doing a new era, the High Republic, but they're dropping at the end of the High Republic, which is basically the beginning of the prequel era. Yeah, it's like, I don't know who this show is for, because if you look up the High Republic, it's I'm not a fan of the High Republic. And I've had people point that out to me, where they're like, you know, the High Republic is a bunch of books meant for children, right? Well, it's like, well, George Lucas made Star Wars for kids as well. But I'm just not a fan of the High Republic. Like, it's just, like, I don't know, like, and I remember when I went to Star Wars Celebration, like, what was it, 2022? 2021? Something like that. They pushed it hard. And I remember it was really funny because, like all the exclusive merch at Star Wars Celebration, like, you can't even, it's not even making it to the shelves before somebody buys it. Like, literally, the people are wheeling everything out on cardboard boxes, on dollies, right? And people were just buying it straight off the vendor before it even hits the table. And then the High Republic section was just, like, stocked from the floor to the ceiling. Like, nobody gave a shit about the High Republic. And I was like, oh, I mean, it's just not a home run, unfortunately. It's a weird era. It's a very weird era to do a live action show. And I get it. It's like new territory for, like, I would probably say, like, probably 90% of the audience. Even for, like, us, you know, diehard Star Wars fans that play Swigo, you know, for a living. But it's just not, like the Jedi are so weird and so different. I'm not even, like I said, not even a big Jedi fan, but I'm just like, man, these are not how I remember Jedi. And it's just weird because it's like, the Old Republic, you have all these great characters, right? You have Revan, Malak, Bastila. There's hundreds of characters in the Old Republic, literally just hundreds. And the Old Republic is like a 5,000 years? 3,000 to 5,000 years, period. It's a long-ass period. So eventually, you're going to find a character that you're going to resonate with. or a story that you just really like, because I mean, it's just so much different. It's like the best way I can explain it is like the Star Wars movies are like what you see on the surface of like the iceberg. Everything below is the Old Republic. So like the Old Republic, like there's so many things you can do with it, and and the cool thing is like they're not even done with the story. Like there's so much to do. And then yeah, like you pointed out, the High Republic, they're doing it at the very end. So I guarantee you, like they do this. They do this thing with Marvel, and they do this thing with Star Wars, where they try to tie everything together in a way where it's like, oh, like I know where we are, or I know who that is. I'm calling it right now. And I'm not going to watch the show, so I'm not going to know if I'm right or not. The one character that they're going to try to hook everyone in with, it's going to be Yoda. It's going to be Yoda. Like, we're going to see a quote-unquote younger-ish Yoda. Like, okay, of course he was around during the High Republic, but like, so what? Like, I don't know. They try to bait you with that stuff. Yeah, I don't know. It just weird direction for a show. Skeleton Crew, I might give that show a chance. I'm not exactly hyped about that show because they haven't really said anything about it, and it's very odd that they've kept it under wraps. Nobody's even really looking for spoilers for the Skeleton Crew. So Jude Law's a good actor, though. Jude Law's a good actor, and you know, they said it was going to be Star Wars' first take on horror when they announced it like a long time ago. I was like, how are you going to do a horror show with kids in it? I mean, maybe it's horror for kids, so like boogeyman, spooky stuff, you know. I'll give Skeleton Crew a chance, but I'm just like, I'm not looking forward to it because I know nothing about it, and they really haven't said anything about it. It's supposed to come out this year. It's probably going to come out, if I had to guess, sometime between, you know, Q4, around like October, December-ish. It was supposed to come out last year, December. I mean, last year, October, I think, is when it was supposed to come out. Then it just, you know, the writer's strike. So, you know, I'll give him a pass on that because I know that kind of screwed everything up. But yeah, I'm not sure what they're gonna go, like what they're doing. Like Andor season 2 will be kind of cool. I saw the leaked trailer, or the teaser. It wasn't really a full trailer, just the leaked teaser. It looks exactly like the first season, just a little bit more intense, I guess. Night Sisters and Zombie Troopers and Ahsoka, both versions of horror. That was closest. Actually, I disagree slightly. You are right in terms of the horror. I did not like the Ahsoka show as much as everyone else. I thought they were never really in danger. Like, I was like, they're fighting stormtrooper zombies, and they all got helmets on. So like, how the hell are they gonna get bit? Because that's what they were trying to do. Anyways, if you want to talk about horror, and this was like A+ horror. This was like an homage to Alien, an homage to Dead Space, if you guys ever played that game. Bad Batch Season 2. I gotta look up the episode. Bad Batch Season 2 has a really, really good, like, scare. It's not like scary, but it's just like, you can tell the person that directed that episode is a big Aliens fan. What episode is it? It's episode 11 of season 2, Metamorphosis. That episode, I literally paused it. I had to wake up my brothers. I was like, guys, we're watching this. This is really good. This is really, really good. And obviously it wasn't scary the whole episode, but I was like, this is kind of sick what they did. I was really pleased with the episode. There was an episode that Amanda had a horror vibe. Which season? If it's season 3, I'm not going to remember. If it's season 3, I won't remember. But yeah, no, that Bad Batch episode was very, very just straight up Dead Space, but they put the Bad Batch in there, and I was like, oh, this is sick. Really, really cool. It's more Aliens than Dead Space, but it was the Prison Break episode. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That one, I don't know if I'd say horror. That was more like a thriller. Like it was very Batman, esque. Um, it was dark. Yeah, it was dark. I'll give you that. It was dark. Not like literally. I'm saying like what happened. Yeah, it was a good attempt, but I think the Bad Batch season 2 episode was the closest thing we'll ever get to like real like iconic classic horror. Yeah, Metamorphosis was the one with the kaiju. Yeah. Yeah. But the first like 15 minutes of the episode, I'm just like, "Oh my god, like this is awesome." Like the music, the way the ship just looks. I mean, it's literally aliens. I'm like, that is really cool how they pulled that off. I really want to not fight Night Sisters anymore. If I can get some Deathmark out, would be great. Alright. Keep you down. Oh, perfect. Okay, you're gone. Oh, shoot. Didn't want to do that, but whatever. I need to get the droid back. The droid has a way to prevent revives. But yeah, that episode, Metamorphosis, probably one of my favorites, for sure. But yeah, in terms of horror, like I said, like the Skeleton Crew, I have no idea what it's supposed to be about. Other than that, it's supposed to tie in somewhere with Mandalorian and Ahsoka. Like, I'm assuming Jude Law's character is like some sort of smuggler or something like that. I think there's a leaked teaser I saw too, but I'm like, I don't know anything about the show, so I don't know what I'm watching. It was kind of hard for me to like analyze like or pinpoint like I know what's happening because I'm like I just don't. And of course there's no audio because filmed with someone's BlackBerry. Audio and the video quality was terrible too. There was an episode of Rebels when the Nicers. Yeah, that one was not bad. Yeah, that felt more like a Scooby-Doo kind of a thing, but yeah. I mean, so they dabble in it, but they never go full on horror. And I mean, the Old Republic has a full on zombie outbreak. And like if you play the MMO, it's like an event that comes around. I don't know if they still do it, but you go to like certain planets and the planets are just infected with people, and it's so much fun. It's great. They're not zombies though. They're called Rakghouls, which are, I don't know. They're just like sewer people or whatever. I don't know. They're just like some weird mutated person, and yeah. But yeah, Old Republic. Like I said, I can talk all night about how awesome the Old Republic is and just how I'm kind of glad Disney hasn't touched it yet. I feel like the Old Republic is Disney's like do not break in case of an emergency. I don't think they've gotten quite there yet with Star Wars, but they're dancing around it. I don't know, what was it last year, D23, when they had the Star Wars timeline? They're like, what is it? The New Jedi Order's over here, and they're giving all the time periods like names and logos. They're like Rise of the Empire, Galactic Civil War, Reign of the Empire, pre or post Empire. Like they're doing it like it's the MCU or something. I was like, they don't need to do this. Like, and then there's also the movie about the First Jedi, but it was like they had everything like laid out, and then they had the Old Republic, but it's like they're making content in every era but the Old Republic. They're definitely dancing around it. I'm pretty sure that's on purpose because they're like, that's like probably their last, that's their last thing to pull people back in. I think if you mess up the Old Republic, I think that's like the last straw for a lot of people. But again, I don't know how you do the Old Republic live action. Like, I don't know if you should do it live action because their animation has been kicking ass lately. We're done with this planet, thank God. Anything here? Executor, sure. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I would be okay with a Oh, this is not TW. What am I doing? I'd be okay with an Old Republic animation, like, or Knights of the Old Republic. I feel like you have to do like Knights of the Old Republic, um, 1 and 2 maybe, right? And then like you can probably spend like 2 seasons on just Knights of the Old Republic 1. I mean, you probably do 4 if you really went into like the books and everything, but I don't think I don't think it's necessary. You can do like 1 or 2, I think, on both games, and then the Old Republic, like, I mean, just cherry pick, right? At that point, there's unlimited content there. You can even go pre KOTOR 1 with a whole new show, but like I think Star Wars' next animated show is going to take place. It's going to take place between episodes 4 and 6. And the reason I think that is because we've gotten a lot of characters that were in Rebels in the Clone Wars art style. So we got Hera, Bad Batch Season 1. Grand Inquisitor, Tales of the Jedi. We have Chopper. Just a bunch of characters that we saw from other shows in this art style. And obviously the Clone Wars art style is like, far superior. It's gotten so much better over the years. Like, I was just rewatching Season 1 of The Buddy, and I was just like, dude, like, this looks awful. This looks terrible. I don't want to, like, I need to avert my eyes, please. And we still don't know what happens to Omega. Like, Omega, like, I don't give spoilers, but I guess I already said it. Like, we don't know where she ends up. But like Rebels, we they skip from the end of Rebels, which is pre Episode 4, to all the way to the Battle of Endor. Tales of the Empire art style. Yeah, that's the Clone Wars art style. Yeah, that's the same art style they do for Bad Batch. Yeah. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like we're starting to see certain characters, like they already have the models and everything. So it's like I could totally see the next show taking place between episodes 4 and 6. And the really cool part, if they do that, is they can do a bunch of stuff like what's up, Fire Marshal? How's it going, man? Thank you for the sub, man. 22 months, my god, insane. Did it do the Leon thing? I wasn't paying attention. I hope it did. Quickly approaching 2 years. It has been, man. It's crazy. I think Tales of the Empire was a step above Bad Batch in terms of art. Probably because it was a later project. And I know Bad Batch, like, the thing with Bad Batch is they, like, an amazing show, right? But it took them forever to pump out 3 seasons. Like season 2 got delayed so many times. They had to redo a lot of season 3. So I have a sneaky suspicion, and I probably could just ask somebody I know, and they'll give me a straight answer. But I'm pretty sure Bad Batch was done like 6 to 9 months ago. Like that long ago was when the show was done. Because Disney likes to do this thing where they like to stagger all their shows. They've realized that they're losing a lot of subscribers. They're bleeding money left and right. So it's like, anytime they have a new show come out, they can't release anything of the same medium until the show's over. They have to, like, they have to connect all the shows in terms of like, the finish date is here, so that means the start date for the next show is going to be right here. And I think that's just because they don't put out any original content. People aren't watching Disney Plus for all of the other stuff. I'm sure people do enjoy like the Nat Geographical stuff, because there are some cool shows that are on there, but I mean, like, it'll take me a few hours to burn through all of them, and then I'm done. So I'm pretty sure Bad Batch was done a long time ago, and then Tales of the Empire was a more recent project, so yeah, it looked a lot better. But I think we're gonna get a new show about Omega, hopefully. I just don't know what it'd be called, but because it's going to be between episode 4 and 6, it means we can get characters like Dash Rendar, maybe. Dr. Aphra would be sick, you know what I mean? Like the whole War of the Bounty Hunters story arc, that'd be amazing. Disney Plus is merging with Hulu too? I mean, I thought they already merged with Hulu. I thought they did that like years ago. Let's do Leia. I haven't done Leia here yet. See what she can do. R2's gone. That's fun. Let's do this? Question mark. I need to give Rolo Hiromi at some point. I really do. But yeah, they can do stuff like that, and we can do the whole. I mean, shit, we can do the whole Shadows of the Empire storyline if they wanted to. I mean, they'd have to make it like fit, you know, chronologically. But Shadows of the Empire is pretty cool. But I think that's what they're gonna do. I just don't know when they're gonna announce that show because they're not done with Star Wars animation. Like Star Wars animation goes so hard, and I think they need to do a new show where you don't have to do a lot of homework. You know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of people didn't like well, it's not that people didn't like Bad Batch. It's just the viewership was very low. The viewership was very low, and I think a lot of that has to do with it is a show that, you know, is banking off a 7-season show. So it's kind of, I mean, you can watch the Bad Batch without, you know, watching Clone Wars. You're probably not going to have the same experience. There was a character that walked by Hunter and Omega on Naboo. When were they on Naboo? At the end of Bad Batch? Oh, you're talking about Pabu, the island. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, there's a guy the big shoulder pads. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I thought the same thing when I saw that character just walking by. I was like, oh, the guy kind of looks like Dash. Yeah, so they could totally do like just another like almost like Rebels, but with like new characters. You know what I mean? Like a Star Wars Rebels in the Clone Wars art style, but new cast. I don't know if Omega's going to be the star of the show. I kind of think she should be. I think she's a great character. I really, really... Out of all the kid characters we've had, like Kid Ahsoka, Kid Ezra, and Kid Omega, I think Omega was like the least annoying. Because Ezra was... I mean, he's basically Aladdin when you first meet him, right? And rewatching Clone Wars... I totally forgot. Ahsoka would call R2 R2, and I'm just like, shut up. Like, stop with these nicknames. But Ahsoka was very annoying, you know, obviously. And then, you know, Ezra and Ahsoka become fan favorites when they mature and grow up. And I'm like, Omega does that in such a short period of time. Like, Omega is straight up a thug. Like, she is awesome. There are lots of rebel cells. They could do... Yeah, no, exactly. They could totally do that. And then, like I said, you can have Hera bump in and out because she knows Omega and Omega knows Hera. So you can have, you know, them show up just to tie everything together if you really want. Oh yeah, I forgot Kanan too. Like we totally we saw Kanan in the beginning of Bad Batch as well. Totally forgot about that guy. You know, but he's still like a kid, right? Can we do anything here? I guess we'll just go full Ufus and just auto it, right? Jeez. Resistance? Nah, let's just do this. But yeah, they could totally do that. I just don't know how long it's gonna take for them. Like, I mean, they're gonna do no new show. I just don't know how long it's gonna take for them to announce it, and you know, if they're working on it, because they probably already are working on it. It's just when is it gonna come out? Because I feel like with Disney moves like molasses when they want to get stuff out, and especially when it comes to Star Wars, because I don't know if it's because Star Wars just isn't hot right now, and if it was hotter, people enjoyed it more, and it was making more money, they'd probably jump on it sooner. So I don't know why Disney just takes forever to do stuff, because Mando season 4 isn't until next year, and then they have to do the Mando movie the year after. I'm just like, I don't know, it just feels like things should be grouped a little bit tighter, in my opinion. Like, I don't know, what's causing all that. They're also doing the Rey movies to fix her character. I don't know if they're going to fix her character. I just think they just want to make another movie just to make another movie. So that movie is going to be December 2026, and the Mando movie is going to be summer 2026, is I think what the plan is. So 2 years, like, from around this time for a Mando movie. I mean, It just feels like it's so far away, and I don't know why. Like, yeah, I don't know. And we still have to do. I think we have to wait till Ahsoka. Ahsoka season 2 is not going to be till next year or the following year. Is from what I'm hearing. I know it's not this year, but it may be 2026 for the Ahsoka season 2. And I'm just like, dude, like, you're gonna make people wait 3 years for a season 2? Like, are you gonna watch season 4 of Mando? Probably. I'll probably watch season 4 of Mando. I'm not gonna watch the Acolyte, but season 4 of Mando, I'll probably watch it. I don't know why I'm watching it though. So I don't know why I want to watch it. I don't want to watch it. I feel like I'm obligated to watch it though. Like, I want to, maybe I just want to watch how bad it is. Maybe, I'll be honest. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. I just want to see how bad it's going to be. Like, if it's going to be improvement from season 3 or not. I want to see my buddy Jack Black return. You know, they got burned releasing Solo too close to The Last Jedi. Solo suffered backlash against The Last Jedi, so now they're spreading things out more. That's one of the reasons. I did a whole thing when I was in college. I did a whole thing on Solo, like, for my marketing classes. Like, I talked about why the movie tanked, and they released it on like the worst day possible. Like, it was like the worst day to release a movie. They released it on Memorial Day weekend, and I remember when I did my research for it, like, I researched every movie that came out. Like, what was the highest grossing film before Solo on Memorial Day weekend that was released, and it was like Pirates of the Caribbean 3 or something. Like, it was like it was more than 10 years. And every movie after, like Alice in Wonderland, all this other stuff that Disney put out on Memorial Day weekend, flopped. And it was just like, well, maybe that was the only day that they had available that they can get in theaters. But to what you said about The Last Jedi, yeah, everybody had this weird aftertaste, whether you like The Last Jedi or not. Everyone was just very, like, ugh about it. So yeah, Solo got screwed, in my opinion. It really got screwed. I enjoy the film. I rewatch it quite often. I think it's a really fun film to watch, and I'm really bummed out because I really wanted to see Han Solo and Jabba and Boba all working together. Like, I think that'd been cool because that was, I guess, the plan for the next film. Because remember, they wanted to do a Boba Fett film back then, and like that's what it was supposed to be. It was going to be like Solo's going to be the first one. Boba, I think, was going to be the second one. I mean, it was still going to be like a trilogy, but just like the main character is going to shift over. The spotlight is going to shift over to a main character, different main character. And then they canceled it. I mean, they signed him for 3 films, and I know they do that a lot with actors. We're like, oh, we'll sign you just in case. But yeah, Memorial Day weekend, like, it's just not a good time to release a movie because families travel, families, they have barbecues and stuff like that, and people usually take time off work, so they're not going to go to the movies to see something. They're usually going to spend time with family. So, yeah, Memorial Day weekend really kind of screwed Solo, and then, like you said, Last Jedi, just so unfortunate. It was better than it gets credit for. I think they cast the wrong guy to play Han. I don't know. I thought he did a great job. I really liked him. I mean, it's really hard to recast Harrison Ford in anything. Like that's the funny thing. You can pick Harrison Ford to recast anybody, but you can't recast him. Like, and I really love I don't know, I love the vibe of the movie, just the ambiance, everything was great about it. It really felt like an Indiana Jones movie, a little bit. I don't know if that's just me. But is it a great movie? No. Is it a fun movie? Yes. It's a very fun movie to watch. And, it does world building in Star Wars, which it's nice to have a Star Wars film where they don't have some epic lightsaber Jedi, lightsaber battle. I mean, I guess Rogue One, but then you have that Vader scene at the end. But I don't know. I just really liked it. I really liked it, and I hope they bring him back to play Han again. I really do, because I I'm one of the few people that think they should just recast Luke and Leia. Like none of this CGI deep fake stuff. Even though it's getting better, technology is getting better. Just recast them. If you want to use these characters, just recast them, because it's so weird to me that we're doing Heir to the Empire and we're not like seeing any Han, Luke, or Leia. I get it. Those characters have been replaced with Ahsoka, Boba, and Mando, which are just it's the weirdest trio ever, but whatever. Um, but it's just like if you're trying to make Star Wars, it's kind of weird that you're excluding these characters. And it's obviously because they're older or they're passed away, but just recast them. They should have cast Anthony and Gruber. You know what? I know exactly what you're talking about because I remember seeing that when the movie came out. Yeah, I remember because he has a YouTube channel where he did the impressions of like Harrison Ford and stuff like that. So here's the thing. Alden Ehrenreich or Ehrenreich, I think is the guy they picked. So Anthony and Gruber nails the voice, right? Anthony and Gruber nails the voice, but I don't think he can carry himself as Han because the guy that they went with, I mean, he has a lot of Han's mannerisms. Yeah, the voice is a little bit high pitched compared to how Han is, but I mean, he sold me. He has played young Harrison Ford a couple of movies. I mean, okay, that's a valid point. I mean, if he's done it before, but then that's the thing with Star Wars is they try to find people where it's like they're not known, like they don't want to cast the guy that says young Harrison Ford because you're just watching young Harrison Ford, not the character they're trying to portray. Because when I watch Solo and I see young Han, I'm like, it's young Han. Maybe it's not Han Solo, but to me it's young Han. Just move away from the Han, Luke, and era, in my opinion. Too much baggage they have to work within existing events. Disney has proven that they're incapable of managing baggage existing. I mean, I don't think so. I think they can totally do some cool stuff. Like they don't have to make Han, Luke, and Leia like the Avengers of Star Wars. But there are some really cool characters like Mara Jade that we never get to see. I mean, maybe Mara Jade's just screwed now because of The Last Jedi and the way everything ends up with Luke. But I don't know. It's just weird to me where it's like these characters are mentioned, but they never show up. It would just be nice to see that they, like, to remind people, yeah, they still exist. They're still doing stuff, I guess. Lord and Miller wanted someone who could ad-lib. Yeah, and I remember they dumped it to Ryan Howard, right? And then they went off and made Into the Spider-Verse and won like an Emmy or something like that, or a Grammy. Like, it's kind of funny. Or no, they won an Oscar, I think, right? I think it won an Oscar. Don't remember. It's not bad. How's it going? But I don't know. Young Han, I think he's great. I hope we see him again. It would just be cool. Yeah. How many Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, Bond characters we have? What are you talking about? Actually, you know what? Can we do some of these missions? I guess we can do some. Part fill until, yeah, we're almost done there. Negotiator? Guess we could do this. We're not gonna get a star, right? I don't want to mess this up. So they'll set up for the turn on Maul and never. Yeah, well, I mean, how many returns does that guy need though? Like, how many times is Maul gonna say like I'm back? I feel like every time we see him, he's like I'm back, like from the dead again. All of them. I mean, he is great, right? And I love the costume they had, and so like the costume he had was great, like super cool. I don't know. I mean, Do we really need a Maul Syndicate story though? Like we know where he ends up and we know how he gets there. It's just like I don't know. Uh, who do I want to compare Maul to right now? Ahsoka. That's a good comparison actually. I'm going to compare Maul to. I'm going to compare Maul to Ahsoka. So how's Conquest going? It's fine. We were rolling some crons earlier. I'm out of refreshes right now, so I'm not gonna drop 400 crystals on refreshes. I should have done the 200s, but I did anyways. I'm gonna compare Maul to Ahsoka. I used to like Ahsoka a lot more than I do now, and I think that goes for most characters. I think the more you find out about characters, unless they're just like the perfect character that you are, give me a book. They just came out with a new series though. Fire Marshal. They just came out with a new comic book series. It's called what is it called? Red, White, and Black, or Black, White. What's it called? Black, White, and Red. I think is what it's called. It just came out. Um, yeah, Black, White, and Red. It looks sick. Like it looks like I might start. I'm gonna wait for more issues to come out, but it looks awesome. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I'm comparing Maul to Ahsoka. I'm like Ahsoka. Everyone loves Ahsoka, right? But I'm just like after her show, like kind of she lost points in my book. I did not like her Tales of the Jedi episodes at all. Like I did not. Um, so I just feel like the more she is getting injected into Star Wars, the less I care, the less I'm interested. Um, I guess the best way to explain it is like look at Boba Fett too. Boba Fett went from being everyone's fan favorite bounty hunter to like an absolute joke after Book of Boba. Once we got a face to the name, I mean, we all know what Jango Fett looks like, so we could all picture what Boba looks like. But then, like the way he talks, the way he interacts with other people, it's just like I'm just like, man, like you're not cool anymore. Um, with Maul, I feel like he's getting to that point. I feel like Maul's very close to that edge where he's gonna fall off and just not be cool. Like right now, he's great. There's nothing wrong with Maul. I love Maul. It's awesome. Great character. Every time you see him, it's epic. It's awesome. But it's just like the casino. The longer you stay there, the more you're gonna lose. And I feel like the more they spend time on some of these characters, uh, you're gonna increase the risk of just ruining the character or just kind of like making them not as interesting. Because the thing with Boba is like even before the prequels, like no one knew what Boba looked like. You know, the mysterious stranger, whatever, the mystery man. Really cool thing. Didn't know much about Mandalorians then, and that's what really hooked people. Let people's imaginations do the work for you. But I love the Syndicate story though. It shows the different side of. Yeah, no, if they did that, that'd be great. But the problem is Disney has a hard time committing to telling dark side stories with dark side characters. Also, Donald Glover is great. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about him. Yeah, he was. Yeah, no, he needs. Isn't he getting a show or a movie at some point? Like I keep seeing that like it's on, it's off. But yeah, Donald Glover, like and that was the other thing too is Alden Ehrenreich or Ehrenreich, whatever, the guy who played Young Han. I thought I thought their dynamic was great. I thought they did a good job, like with the banter and everything. I know Anthony Gruber. A lot of I've seen a lot of people say that, but yeah. I'm someone new to the game 2 months and have been farming requirements for Executor. Um, average. How long does it take to unlock it, and what are the best ships to use it? Executor in 2 months. Well, I mean, I don't. I think I guess people can unlock that. Um, pretty much bounty hunter ships. Um, let me show you real quick. Um, so it's gonna take you like unless you spend money, and I wouldn't recommend spending money, especially since you're new. I mean, I don't advocate for spending money, period, unless you're just you got money trees in your backyard. But once you unlock the Executor, you're gonna have it at 4 stars, and then every time the event comes around, I believe it comes around once a month. They really should update it. It should be twice a month because this ship's been out for years. you get 10 shards. So I don't know the math off the top of my head how many shards you need to um, 7-star. I know it's 65 for 5-star, so 25. So you're gonna need another 250 shards of the Executor. So that's gonna be 25 months. 8-ish months free to play. How's it 8-ish months free to play? Oh, to unlock it. Shoot, I'm thinking 7-star. I'm sorry. Unlocking, yeah, it's gonna take you a while. If you're new, you're gonna need to get, a lot of relic 8s. I think you need like 2, right? 2 relic 8s. Boba Fett and Admiral Piet for it. Once you unlock it at 4-star, it's gonna take you another 25 months free to play to get it to 7-star. And the thing is, when it's 4-star, you only get the level 4 abilities. So it kind of, I mean, it's still usable, still great, but it's just kind of frustrating that you can't like get all the good abilities when you first unlock it. But you can do refreshes. You can save 1,000 crystals every month and refresh it. Cut that farm time in half to about a year to 7-star it. But the ships you're going to want that go really well with it are pretty much these guys, just these 5 ships. It's pretty much all you need. So the Razor Crest, unfortunately, is a conquest unit. I don't know how quickly you can get this ship anymore, but this ship is very important. I don't know if there's any packs or anything like that with conquest, the proving grounds that make this farm a little bit less painful. But this is a very important ship, and this is not a very easy ship to acquire. And then his pilot, the pilot is also a journey character, which requires you to get a bunch of other characters just to unlock this guy. So there's layers upon layers, and the whole game's kind of set up that way. So what if the mall show / movie would be rated R? Razor Crest is in shipments. Is it? Let's take a look. Oh, that's cool. It is. But it's still gonna take you a while to get. Yeah, thank you so much. So you only get 10 shards per month after you unlock it. Correct. Yeah. So basically, every time the event comes back around, after you've already unlocked the ship, you get to do it again for free, but you get 10 shards. If you want to refresh the event and do it as many times as you want, it's about 1,000 crystals. You got the Razor Crest. By the time you get to level 85, just gotta buy the shards every time you see the pop fleet store. Yeah. So if you're gonna go for the route for the Executor, I would definitely try to get this ship out of the way as quickly as possible. So you're gonna want to be buying right here. I don't know if my camera's blocking it or not. Kind of is. But there, yeah, 960 crystals is what you're gonna want to try to get as many times as you want to like make the farm not as painful. And then the rest of the characters shouldn't be that bad. I mean, unfortunately, ships do take a while to farm because they don't have double drops, but the characters should be very easy. Like, you should be able to get all these characters pretty quickly. What if the mall show movie rated R? I don't know if they'll ever do a Star Wars rated R anything. I just can't picture Star Wars in a rated R medium. Like, I don't know what that'd look like. Don't use the crystals, use your Fleet Store currency. Oh, okay, you can do it from a Fleet Store too. There you go. That's even better. Let me look at the Fleet Store real quick. I don't think it's gonna be there for me, but yeah, I guess Razor's Crest shows up here apparently. Yeah, I don't know what rated R Star Wars looks like. I mean, it's so weird. Like, I don't know what that would entail. Like, what is rated R? I mean, like, there's not really profanity in Star Wars, and if there is profanity, it's Star Wars profanity, so it's like, it's just gibberish to us, right? I mean, I guess we can go to a cantina with a bunch of topless Twi'leks. I'd be down. But in terms of like blood and gore, like, Star Wars has never been bloody or gory, even in like some of the dark stuff that goes on. Like, it's not like The Boys or anything like that, where it's just like, it's like a Quentin Tarantino film where blood's just being thrown everywhere. Example, Logan. Okay. Logan's rated R though. I mean, hands are getting cut off, right? People's limbs are getting cut off, so there's body dismemberment. But we already have that in Star Wars though. Like that's the weird part. It's like it's Star Wars, like and the thing with rated R is like honestly like what even counts as rated R these days because they push PG-13, they push that envelope so far now. Looking forward to the Acolyte. Nice. Yeah, it's coming out in a few months. It pops up randomly like Grievous shards. Okay, that makes sense. You don't think Quentin Tarantino could do a worse job than any of the directors who have made the sequels did? I mean, I'll defend The Force Awakens. I think The Force Awakens is a great film. I think that film is like it's awesome. But beyond that, it's just kind of like I was talking about this with another content creator the other night. It's like this guy really likes the sequels. He's always trying to get me on the like they're not that bad. He's trying to get me on that ship with him, and I'm like we agree. Force Awakens is great. It's fine. But then like it's like what was his analogy? He was like I think he was talking about Dr. Coke or not Dr. Coke, Dr. Pepper. It's like the first can, great. You know what I mean? Love it. And then you go for that second can and you're like, oh, it's expired. It tastes like shit. I don't want to drink this anymore. Ugh, throw it away. And then that third can's sitting there and you're just like, man, I don't even want to drink this. But I have to because I already bought it. And I'm like, yeah, that's the best way to explain it. Because episode 9 spends more time doing damage control than being an actual movie. And the movie moves at like breakneck speed. It's like they're and it's really funny that they actually give themselves a countdown sequence in the movie. They're like, all right, the world's gonna end in 16 hours because Palpatine's gonna like do Palpatine stuff. And we have 16 hours. It's like, okay. And they go to like 5-6 different planets in like 30 minutes. It's like I'm like, slow down, please. The Last Jedi messed it all up. But I can't even like say that I like or don't like the Rise of Skywalker because I'm like I don't even think it has a fair shot at being a film. It's trying to do damage control for, The Last Jedi, and it's trying to basically like solve the puzzle, connect all the dots, and introduce new characters. It's trying to do so many things, and I'm like it's the best for what they had to work with. But I don't want to like give that as like my review. He showed my wife just the scene where it's Rey versus Palpatine, and she acted like she'd never seen the whole movie before. I mean, yeah, and I don't know. It just sucks. Like I don't know. I wish they would have. I mean, I wish they would just retcon it and just say, hey, you know what? We're gonna start over. 8 and 9 don't exist anymore, but they want to make episode 10 with Rey, so whatever. But yeah, no, I just think that because there was no direction, there's a lot of lines in The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi that don't even add up in The Rise of Skywalker. Like they'll say certain things, it's like, yeah, but that's not what you went with those characters, or that's not what you mean anymore because you have two different people telling the same story, but there was like a big miscommunication between everybody. Yeah, I don't know. It's just really unfortunate. I don't know how that happened, and like, I don't know. Like, they really need to either sell off the IP to somebody, like, sell it to Universal, sell it to somebody. But the sequels have more plot holes than Game of Thrones. There's a lot of holes in Game of Thrones. Yeah, there's a lot of holes in Game of Thrones. And plot holes. The new trilogy will always be an example of how to not make movies in a writing management level. Oh, absolutely. I totally agree. I totally agree. I mean, if you're writing a trilogy, you usually go, 1, 2, 3, A, B, and C, not like, X, W, M. Like, you don't jump around. It's like, you have a starting point, you have an ending point, one vision. Yeah, you might tweak things here and there, but for the most part, you have to have the same skeleton, the same structure. And that's clearly not what happened here. Lightspeed hopping was interesting. Yeah, exactly. When I saw that, I was like, this is just Guardians. This is just Guardians. Um, yeah, and at least Game of Thrones. They just, yeah, I just, and here's an interesting story. I don't think I've shared this one on stream before, but where the hell was I when I saw this poster? I don't know. I think I was like at a Walmart or Target or something, like buying groceries, and there was a really cool Star Wars poster, and I was like, oh, it looks cool. I mean, I'm not gonna buy it, but I was looking at it and I was staring at it. I was like, why does this look so weird? There's something wrong with this poster, and I can't figure it out. It took me like a minute to figure it out. I think I got home and I realized I was like, oh, that was the why like the poster looked weird to me. So it was a poster of the trio from all three eras. At the top, you have Obi-Wan, Anakin, Padme posing. It's cool. In the middle, you got Han, Luke, and Leia. Nothing wrong there. Then at the bottom, and this is when The Last Jedi was coming out too, mind you, just for context. You got Rey, Finn, and Poe. And I'm staring at it and I'm like, why does it look weird? Well, your new sequel trilogy trio, they haven't done anything together. Hell, two of them haven't even met each other yet. That's how The Last Jedi ends, with Rey and Poe going, "Hi, nice to meet you," and then the credits roll, and I'm just like, it's the weirdest ending to a movie. And then in episode 9, there's all this banter back and forth between them. They're actually doing stuff together, and it's like, okay, cool. I wish you guys did that 2 movies ago. But you're posing on a poster next to each other, even though you haven't met. All right. It's just something that popped in my head, and I was like, yeah, that makes no sense. Like, there was no communication. It was all just, all over the place. And I know people are going to probably say, well, originally Poe was supposed to be written off and killed in the first movie. I get that, but I mean, it only takes a couple of scenes or a couple of, seconds to, for characters to know each other and do something together, or hell, just talk to each other. But they didn't do that for 2 whole movies. What was it? Yeah, Poe and Rey didn't do anything for the first 2 movies together. They knew of each other, but they haven't interacted. But in A New Hope, you have Han, Luke, and Leia. Like, once they do meet up, on the Death Star, they do something together. And then Empire Strikes Back, Han's interacting with Leia, and then Luke, and they're doing their stuff back and forth, and it's just like that's the trio. And you could say the same thing about, I mean, maybe not so much in episode 1 because Anakin was little, but Attack of the Clones, absolutely. Like, are you kidding me? Like, Anakin and Padme were tied to the hip. They're always doing stuff. You still get confused as to why they had a Sith dagger or whatever. Oh god, yeah, I'm not gonna go into the whole like one-eyed Willy thing. Love the Goonies. That's a great movie. That's a movie that I hope they don't make a sequel or remake. That movie is fantastic. But yeah, the whole Goonies thing. That's what I meant about the movie moves at like breakneck speed. It's like, how does the movie start off with Kylo? And I just recently rewatched it too. Kylo gets his Sith compass, or what is it called, like the Holo. I can look it up right now. It's his relic, isn't it? The Wayfinder. So Kylo gets his Wayfinder, right? Meets up with Palpatine. Palpatine's like, "Oh, Snoke wasn't real," the whole thing, and then the Resistance, they have to meet a spy to get them information, and then they have to go to the Elephant Planet with the party to find the dagger, and they have to find someone that could read the dagger, and then they have to break open 3PO's head, go to the secret place, the planet, Endor, right? Yeah, go to Endor. Point the dagger in the spot to the secret room. Find the Wayfinder. It's just like it just felt like a video game. It was just like, dude, like, when you guys are playing like Red Dead Redemption, like an open world game, and like you completely forget what the main quest is, and you just get stuck down a rabbit hole of side quests. That's how it felt. But it was just like super fast. Where it's like, oh, quest accepted, quest completed, quest accepted, quest completed. like the whole film for the first like hour and a half. Daisy and Adam both confirmed that the writers did not know where the. Oh yeah, I remember that interview where Daisy's like, yeah, I would come to set thinking, oh, I'm gonna be a Skywalker, I'm gonna be Kenobi. Oh, today I'm a Palpatine. I'm like, oh, it's not good PR, but you know, it is what it is. You blame the story group, Kathleen Kennedy, for saying no to Ryan Johnson's dumb ideas. And isn't he supposed to still get a trilogy? Like at some point they're like, you know what? You did such a bad job. We'd like to see you do it again 3 times. However, to give Ryan Johnson credit, because I know he's like public enemy #1 for Star Wars, I believe if he got full control of a trilogy, it'd probably be better than The Last Jedi. Because here's the thing. If you pluck The Last Jedi out, okay? And this is as far as I'll go to defend this film. If you pluck it out of episode, the trilogy, it's just its own movie, I think it's great. I think it's fine. I do think there are some issues with it. But because it's in the middle, it's bad. I think if he did a trilogy where everything made sense, I think he'd be fine. I really think he'd be fine. I mean, you know, I majored in journalism and stuff like that, and there's a saying where if you're going to be wrong, at least be consistent about it. So I think if there was like some consistency and continuity, like less continuity errors, I think it'd be fine. At least it makes sense. But hey, it may not be the best films, but at least it makes sense. The Last Jedi didn't feel like a Star Wars movie. The humor was jarring. Yeah, no. I don't think Ryan Johnson's fault is for the humor, because I've watched some of his films before, and I'm like, yeah, they're not this bad. I think that's Disney's fault. I'm gonna point at the Marvel people for that. That's like the Marvel humor, the Marvel cringe humor. That's Disney's fault. Like, you can't watch a Disney Marvel movie anymore with somebody doing like just some stupid cringe jokes. And Kylo was supposed to be bad at the end. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, because I mean, when I watched the Force Awakens, I knew, I'm like, yeah, this is not a bad guy. Like I knew Rey and Kylo were gonna, like, I remember when I walked out of the theaters, I was talking to my family and I was like, I'm calling it right now. In Episode 9, Rey and Kylo are gonna team up, and they're gonna be related somehow. They're gonna team up and they're gonna fight Snoke. Well, I was completely off. That happened a whole movie early. And the whole kiss thing was just like, ugh, like I'm not opposed to the kiss or whatever, but I'm just like, the fact that Ben didn't have to die. You know, it was like Ben did not have to die, and like seeing Ben Solo was like probably the only redeeming quality of that film. Because Ben Solo, I think, is kind of dope. I think he's really cool. But yeah, I blame the Marvel people for all that humor, because like all the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff, like Guardians of the Galaxy works, right? Because that's just James Gunn, that's just what he does. But like all the other Marvel movies, like, oh man, there's so much humor in there, and I'm just like, I get it. You're trying to let people enjoy and have fun at the theaters, but I'm like, just let the movie do what it's supposed to do. You know, let people enjoy the movie for what it is. You don't have to like inject a humor every other sentence. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it is what it is. Adam confirmed it, but the last movie they reverted it. Oh, okay. I mean, either way, Adam Driver did a great job. Good for him for getting out of Star Wars. I know they asked if he was going to come back, and I don't think he gave him an answer. Just like, no. I think he said no. I know John Boyega hasn't said anything since. Like, he's been on a couple podcasts, but he hasn't said like if he's going to come back. I don't think he's going to. He was pretty vocal about the whole Force Awakens poster, and you know, the Chinese market like shrinking him and stuff like that. Are we done with the events? Ooh, we did this right. I did this. Oh, I can do the executive event and get some shards real quick. But yeah, like in turn, like I said, the only things I'm looking forward to is I'll give the Skeleton Crew a shot. Mando, when it comes out, I'll watch it, I guess. But beyond that, I don't know. John Boyega said a hard no, I think. Okay, I mean, that makes sense. Like I said, he was pretty upset with Disney and just, I mean, I thought, like, okay, so the people that were like, oh, we got hoodwinked about, because on all the posters, he was the one holding Luke's lightsaber. Like, he was going to be the Jedi. I'm like, yeah, if you watch the movie and you see Rey with all the visions and everything, it's like, it's clear that she's probably going to be, the Jedi movie. I mean, could have had two. I think it'd been cool to have two Jedi, but, there's so many scenes in The Rise of Skywalker where, like, Finn was on the verge of just saying I'm force sensitive, because there's so many moments, if you go back, I mean, don't go back and watch it, I'll save you the time, but there's so many moments where, like, and even in the novel, like, I haven't read the novel, but I've read like the little parts I'm talking about, where he feels the force. There's even scenes, what is it, when Leia dies, he feels it when Leia dies. Or the one stormtrooper girl was like, how do you know, like, that's the Star Destroyer with the antenna and, the Wi-Fi or whatever? And he's like, oh, a feeling. It's like, well, yeah, he's force sensitive. They really screwed up his character. They really did. I think his character is really cool. Seeing stormtroopers defect is not new for us, but for people that don't watch, the shows or anything, yeah, it's an interesting concept. If he was a woman, they would have. Yeah, I mean, probably. But I mean, man, yeah, John Boyega got screwed, man. I mean, I'm hoping in the Rey movie, I am hoping he comes back, and I'm hoping we get to see some redeeming qualities. I really do. Um, I'd have liked to see Finn at least pursue Force Sense or something. Yeah, I mean, really would have been really cool, because I liked his character a lot. I think he was a great character. Um, Poe's like the new Han Solo, kind of not. Live action Sabine doesn't strike me as sports. I honestly was like, remember how I said? Remember what I said earlier about Maul? And I was comparing him to like you know, Ahsoka and stuff like that. It's like the more you talk about a character, the more you risk making them less interesting. Same thing happened to Sabine. I would have been fine with her just being a Mandalorian that knows how to wield a lightsaber, because that's what they did in Rebels. They just taught her how to use a lightsaber, and I think that's fine. I think people can wield a lightsaber that don't have to be a Jedi, but then she's like, "I want to be a Jedi," and it's like, okay, I guess we'll just force it on you. See what I did there? Sorry. Um, Redemption for Rose. Maybe. I mean, they kind of did that in the Rise of Skywalker a little bit, but um, yeah, I don't know. It's just crazy. Like, I'm just remembering all the stuff that happened with, like, just all the negative PR about it. It's just like, how did that happen? How did we get here? Like, how did this happen in Star Wars? It's not that hard. And then if you look at Star Wars video games, I mean, oh my god, why can't we just get a Star Wars video game? Why do I have to download Fortnite to play as my favorite characters? I mean, I don't have Fortnite, but it's just like, dude, just it's wild. I don't know if I'm gonna play Star Wars Outlaws on this channel. If someone buys it for me, I'll play it, but I don't think I'm gonna buy that game. It looks awful, and I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna play that game without mods. I'm not. Like, I'm installing mods to fix a lot of things I have problems with already with the game, and then we'll have a good time. Um, Star Wars Eclipse looks really cool. We just don't know what's coming out. Yeah, a quintuple A game. Did you see they did the same thing recently with? I'm not a big Assassin's Creed fan, but I saw they did the same thing with Assassin's Creed, the new one that's coming out. It's like what is it, $69.99 for the regular game, and then it jumps up to $100 for the DLC early access, 3-day early access for a single player game. Like, what the hell? And then it goes to like 140, I believe, for like everything, or you can pay $17 a month. It's just like, dude, it's crazy. Do you remember Dark Forces 2 cutscene where Chris back in the period? Oh, dude, I played the hell out of Dark Forces. I remember I remember when I was younger, I would go upstairs in my dad's room, jump on his Windows 96 or Windows Vista, whatever the hell it was. Um, and I would just play the hell out of Dark Forces, man. Dark Forces was awesome back then. Um, and that's another character they could add if they did another animated show set between 4 and 6 is Kyle Katarn. Um, yeah, I mean, Dark Forces was great. Um, X-Wing, TIE Fighter, those games were great. The whole Jedi Knight, series is awesome. Rogue Squadron, a lot of fun. Unfortunately, it's not on Steam because Factor 5 still has the license for the game and they're gone. So I don't know how they get that. 95, 98, I mean, XP Vista. Okay, I think mine was in. Oh, it wasn't 96. Mine might have been 98 then. And then I think we got a Vista. Yeah. Um, I'm trying to think what other Star Wars games are great. I did not like Star Wars Jedi Starfighter. That game was weird. Marge even got her own expansion. Did she? Oh yeah, she did. I don't think I played it though. I don't think I played it. But I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. Um I'm trying to think. The Clone Wars game was pretty cool. Obviously it's not canon because everything's weird in that game, but that was a fun game. Um I mean KOTOR 1 and 2. I gotta play KOTOR 1 and 2 one of these days on stream. Like those games are just amazing. I don't know if we'll ever get that KOTOR remake. I kind of don't think we will. Um I feel like there's so many Star Wars projects, video game wise, that just get canceled. I mean, Battlefront 3, uh, Star Wars 1313. There was a Darth Maul game that they were gonna make that got canceled. The Force Awakens, Force Unleashed. Sorry, the Force Unleashed 3 got canceled. A lot of threes. What else? What else? There was that. I don't know why they did it last year. What was it? EA was like, oh, this I think it was Bethesda. Bethesda was working on a Star Wars game, and they're like, they didn't even announce the title, but they were just like, oh, the unreleased, unannounced Bethesda Star Wars title has just been canceled, and we're just like, why even mention it? Like, I feel like you're doing that on purpose now. Like you're saying stuff what we don't even know about. We're not gonna get. It's like if we don't know about it, just shut up. Don't let people know. I think it was like it's supposed to be a Mando game. I think was it this year or last year? Sometime in the last like within the last like 12 months is when it got canceled. It's supposed to be like a first person Mandalorian game or something like that, I think, or third person. I don't know, but yeah, if we do get the Knights of the Old Republic remake, I hope they give it the Final Fantasy VII treatment. Um, I have no issues with the combat in KOTOR 1, like the whole like turn based, Dungeons and Dragons style. But I know a lot of people just don't like that. A lot of people need things quicker, so I get that. I understand that. But Final Fantasy VII's gameplay, I think, is phenomenal. Very flashy, very pretty to look at. I hope they just copy all that and just inject it into KOTOR 1, and I think it'd be a great game. I think the canceled game was for the High Republic time frame. Could be. Could be. There's a lot of Star Wars projects that have been canceled. A lot. So it just blows my mind how we don't have anything to play. And the things we do play, that we do have to play aren't even multiplayer. Like the fact that Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga was not multiplayer was just like the biggest oversight ever. It's like I would put that up there with like the Harry Potter game not having Quidditch. Like that's just like why? Like why? Um but yeah, I mean like Jedi Survivor I did not get. I did not get and I did not enjoy watching it. Fallen Order, I played it multiple times. I think Fallen Order is great. It does suck that Star Wars Outlaws is not multiplayer because I was getting a lot of Red Dead Redemption vibes from just the gameplay in terms of like being chased by the Empire and having a wanted system. Like that's kind of cool. I would like to do that with my friends. Hold down like some cantina. In Red Dead, it's like you hold down the saloon. Star Wars, hold down the cantina and just have fun. But again, it's another single player game. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know why we don't have any multiplayer Star Wars games. I know we had Battlefront. Battlefront 1 was not that great. Battlefront 2, they had to rebuild the entire game pretty much from the ground up for the first year the game was out. So that was pretty incredible that they ended up doing it, because then it made the game amazing. But then I think the game's shelf life was like, what, 2-3 years? Grand Theft Auto Coruscant? Exactly. Like, exactly. Why don't we have that? Like, why? Like, why can't you just take this and just put a Star Wars... I mean, the closest thing we're going to get to a Star Wars multiplayer game that's coming out soon is there's a mod for Helldivers that just recently surfaced, where, like, your Captain Rex, Commander Cody, the Bad Batch, like, they literally are just like, oh, okay, we'll just do that. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of fun, actually. It's kind of cool. I haven't been able to download the mod because a YouTuber put it on his Patreon and then he took it down, so I don't know what the whole deal is with that. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, even a pod racing game, please. Like, why can't we just have a Forza pod racing game? Like, I'd be okay with that. Or a pod racing show. I think pod racing or swoop racing is really, really cool. And it's just crazy how there's so much untapped ideas for Star Wars shows, and they just keep going with the same stuff. It's like, stop playing it safe, because it's just not working, or at least it's not working anymore. Um, but I'm really close to just ordering an adapter for my GameCube, because I have it in storage somewhere, and I'm like, I'd love to play the old Rogue Squadron games on stream. You can't play them on stream right now because they're not available on Steam, unfortunately. But those games are great. But yeah, just some kind of multiplayer Star Wars game would be nice. It would be nice to have. Other than Star Wars Pinball, because that's a lot of fun and expensive, believe it or not. I know we have KOTOR the old SWTOR the Old Republic. I played that MMO for, God, how long did I play that for? I think I played it for like the better part of 6-7 years. I played the hell out of SWTOR. And I played it during the lull period. It was like after episode 3 came out. Clone Wars was done, and I was like, all right, well, or not done. Clone Wars was still going. I think we're like season 2 or 3 Clone Wars. And I was like, all right, well, I'll just get back in the Old Republic. And that's kind of what I do. It's like when Star Wars gets to like a low point for me, like I just go back to the Old Republic. I mean, I don't think I'll subscribe to the MMO again, but every once in a while I'll go play it. I'm just like, man, this was so much fun. But I don't play it because I don't want to get sucked in. I mean, I was glued to my laptop. I played on a laptop back then. I was glued to my laptop when I was playing that game. I mean, I would take my laptop everywhere I went just to, I mean, I was probably putting in like 10 hours a day on average in that game. Like, it was bad. While going to school, too. So it was just really bad. Yeah, I was addicted. I loved the Old Republic. I was like, this is perfect. This is all I need. And then Disney bought Star Wars, and the rest is history. But anyways, let me see who we can raid. I want to send you guys out. I'll send you guys over to Tico. I might hop in his Discord and hang there for a little bit. Let's see. But yeah, we might do another one of these streams before GAC starts again. Maybe tomorrow, we'll see. I have to go back here. /raid. Alright, guys. Well, thanks for coming out. Good luck with your conquest. Good luck with your Datacron farming. Did you get Jar Jar? Oh, what's up, Death Helm? Sounds good, man. I did not. I'm going to try to get him before he comes back in 3 months. I show up and raid out? Yeah, I'm going to send you guys over to Tico. I might be in his Discord. We'll see. But yeah, we might do another stream like this tomorrow if I have enough time. I want to do one more stream before Conquest starts, or GSC starts. But yeah. Other guys, take care. Have a good one. Thanks for coming out. I'll catch you next time.